Single mothers make their lives harder than it needs to be. Today I was getting a manicure and a pedicure, and I was listening to the person that that does my pedicures and stuff, and she was telling me how many things she's gone through just being a single mother, raising her children on her own, and how hard it is to do those things, raise her children, but also make a living. And it made me think back, and this story inspired this video for today, because we live in a society today, in a culture today, that pushes women to be single mothers. Women are proud to raise children out of a single mother household. They view it as the hero's journey. They view it as a rite of passage. Just like black dudes in the black community view going through the hood and surviving the hood as the hero's journey. You know, T.I.'s son raised in lavish and eliteness, but wants to go back to the hood to get his hood card. It's the same concept with women when it comes to this single mother ideology. They take pride in having those stories that they can look back on and say they survived it, say that they came from the struggle and rose to prominence, not realizing that that's stupid to begin with. Why would you have a child and leave the man that you had a child with? Sometimes it feels that women get into these relationships just to leave the man, have no intentions of staying with the man. They just wanted a seed, call it seed jacking. The things that swim around in women's heads today are pretty troubling, to say at the least. So before we get into these talking points, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, super thanks. PayPal, Cashapp are in the description below. I appreciate all donations. The glare on this video might be a little off. That's because of the time of the day. The sun kind of has a different kind of glare to it. I apologize, but it isn't too bad, right? So how do single mothers struggle? How do they make their lives harder than it needs to be? Well, since they left the man, well, they don't have any protection. So once they leave the man that they're with, or the guy they have children with, they instantly don't have any protection. She's raising a baby, she's raising a child with not enough efficiency to defend the child if an attack happens. This is how sons become son husbands, is because the mother expects the little 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old son to be a man in the household and defend her like a man would. No, you need an actual man, because he's too young to have that responsibility put solely on him. He can't be a 15-year-old man, teenager, can't properly defend you against a 32-year-old robbing and stealing, or 23, 4, or 26-year-old robbing or stealing something from you. So they're putting their sons in harm's way. They're putting themselves in harm's way. It's just the stupidest dichotomy situation to ever be in. But yet we constantly tell these women that it's okay to be a single mother. They suffer from a lack of resources. This is a huge one. So since they suffer from a lack of resources, that means they have to live in the hood. And since they live in the hood, that means that they're not fully protected like they need to be because they don't have a man. See, point number one and point number two go hand in hand. Because you don't have the resources to live in a good area, that means your safety is at danger. And just to throw salt in the wound, you don't have a man to protect you in that dangerous environment. So when things pop off, you don't have the proper things put in place to protect you. This is how these problems and these traumas form in the children. It stems from the parent not making the right decisions and the right choices for them. And plus, she's out working so much. She's out trying to make money. So the kids are virtually raising themselves. And so the whole situation is just horrible for everybody. It's horrible for everybody. She's stressed the hell out all the time. She don't know what the hell to do most of the time. She just winging it most of the time. You know, the kids are leaning up to mother. They're seeing mother being stressed out. They're stressed out because they're not getting the proper attention that they need. You see how the loop of bullshit keeps the tornado of BS just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Because to be truthfully honest, guys, the people that suffer the most from a single mother situation are the kids. The kids suffer the most. This is why, this is how dudes form gangs, because they're looking for that masculine fix they never got from a masculine figure from their father. So they go out and form these gangs and form their own versions of masculinity. And even that is flawed. How can you fully be a man when you've never seen a man? You have women out here giving frivolous sex up to men because they think sex equates to attention. Sex equates to a relationship. Because she never got that from her father. Her father gives her non-sexual attention, listens to her, does all these things without receiving anything in return. You see how fucked up the psychology of the children gets, how quickly it messes up? Because they never got the masculine balance of having a father in the household. It's all emotional, chaotic women BS. And since women are going through these stressful situations, they snap out on their children, which just causes more trauma. But people champion this stuff. You're beginning to see how stupid championing single mothers truly is. And so that's all my talking points, guys. The kids are left to fend for themselves. The struggle just continues to build. But this is what's being pushed through the media, through music, through everything. This is propagandized to these women. Now, my question is, what is the end game for this? What are you purposely trying to destroy the society? Purposely trying to destroy the family unit, the family structure? Okay, once you destroy it, then what? Like, what is the end goal for these people in doing these certain behaviors. It just doesn't make any sense. So if you guys get into a single mother situation, that is not a situation you should be proud of. That is not a situation that you should take lightly. Excuse me. You should take that extremely serious and try to get out of it. See, the women that get stepfathers and all that stuff, I can respect that. Now, granted, I wouldn't be a stepfather, especially if I don't have kids. Now, if you have kids, it makes more sense to be a stepfather. And plus, if you're a certain age, you're going to deal with women that have kids. So, but at least you have a masculine figure. You're not going to struggle as much as when you don't have that stepfather. So that's my video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.